That was GH. They're going ahead with the Owen surgery.
But what about the strike?
Well, that's why they want to stay on schedule, in case the nurses walk out. I'll call you later.
I'm going with you.
Why don't we just meet after work?
So people don't gawk at the infamous Julie Devlin Ramsey?
You ready for that?
Well, I even came up with a little chant. I'm here, I'm cleared. Get used to it. So you assist in the surgery, and I will operate on Alan.
You might not be in the best of moods.
I want my job back. And I'm gonna get it. Are you coming? Mm. Whoa, something I said, maybe.
I'm so sorry. I'm just in there playing tough guy with the union rep.
Oh, that's hard, huh?
I can't condone a strike. It's going to hurt too many people, and yet they have real grievances.
Well, it looks like it's got you just a little off-kilter.
Those bean counters are towing such a hard line. Brock, listen to me. You have to give me something to work with. Oh, thank you very much.
Bad, huh?
If we don't do something by 5 o'clock, we're dead in the water.
Somehow the food was better in ICU.
You were on an IV.
Maybe that was it. What?
I don't know. Just watching you eat is so exciting.
Man, are you a cheap date?
Hey. Oh, look at you. You're eating. You're eating.
Don't tell me you came by to witness feeding time at the hospital, too.
No, I'm trying to get Lee to sign a deposition, but he's in this all-day meeting trying to sidestep the strike.
Oof.
I can't imagine this place without nurses.
No, neither can I. In fact, can't imagine the nurses without this place. You know, they go hand in hand. They definitely have some sort of spiritual connection.
Yeah, well, tell that to Stefan Cassadine.
Well, I will if I have to. I mean, from Mary and Audrey and all the other nurses here, they've done a lot for us and our family. You know what? If I have to take on the whole darn medical system thingy, I'll do it.
Well, it's a good thing you took that jiu-jitsu class.
Yeah, bring them on. Huh.
Hey,
Matt?
party.
Hey.
I'm in luck. And I brought a costume. Look familiar?
Matter of fact, it does.
Well, you know, this isn't quite Cooper's color or style.
I'm not even sure it's Julie's.
Well, it was enough to fool us.
He had a former cellmate waiting on the outside with a wig, a knife, and Julie's coat.
How in the Sam Hill did he get out, Mac?
With a little help from Arnie.
A friend.
Schwarzenegger. He had a poster of him hiding a hole he dug in the wall, just big enough to crawl through.
So he could come and go.
Julie implied that, but that's unbelievable.
Well, listen, did you, get his confession, you know, written?
On tape and with dozens of witnesses.
Yeah, well, he'd better not try and worm his way out of it this time.
Are you kidding? He's already bragging about what he did.
Doesn't know who he's messing with, does he?
Going after my best friend was a mistake. His last.
It's not going well, I take it.
It's a roller coaster.
Yeah, they're schizophrenic, if you ask me.
They're not the enemy, Mark.
No? If they walk out these caring, compassionate people, who will be there every hour of every day because they do care? The doctors, that's who.
Well, we could be stretched pretty thin. Maybe we should start canceling some elective surgeries.
That's a good call.
Well, no, not yet, no. Things have got to seem normal on the surface. Otherwise, they're not going to think we're bargaining in good faith.
I still want to see an OR schedule. Get Dr. Newman to call the midwife associates. Last thing I want to do is have to close down.
Alan, any news for me?
I wish there was.
Dear, things must be worse than I thought.
Have they got Cooper in Sing Sing yet?
No, solitary. They're gonna move him to Attica soon. They'll hold him there until sentencing.
Okay, unless you people want to watch me change Kevin's dressing.
Matt, can someone do that later?
Not if they're on the picket line.
Okay, then we will get out of here. Thank you. You get out of here quickly.
I will.
Okay, well, Mac, bye.
See you guys. All right, well, I guess I'll let this doctor do his job, and I will go and do mine.
You have patience?
Amazingly, I do. But none of them are as sexy as you.
I don't really need to hear that. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, see ya.
Bye.
It's my favorite part.
I want to thank you for saving this guy. You know, my life's lousy enough without losing him.
Dr. Harmon, Mrs. Ashton up on 8, anxious to get out of here. Someone needs to go over her discharge with her.
Where's the floor nurse?
What can I say? We're short of help.
All right, you just put your finger on that thing until I get back, all right, Kevin? Sorry.
Oh, that's ugly.
Feels worse. You want to talk about Felicia?
When you're better.
Karen, I'm doing discharge duty on the 8th floor.
Why?
We're missing 3 nurses.
They were reassigned to peds and ortho when the shifts were cut.
So we really don't have enough people to go around.
That's what the nurses have been saying all along.
And it's bull. We're having an unusually busy day, that's all.
Well, you know, it's busy every day for the staff who works the floors. I mean, Karen, can you help me with something?
Hi, Julie. Congratulations.
Hey, how are you?
Dr.
Dr. Courtney, have you got a minute?
Honestly, no.
Well, then I'll get to my point. I'd like my job back.
Your timing is lousy. I've got 3 hours to head off a strike. Call me when it's over.
And guess who's in town to host a gala benefit? That headline-hogging lifestyle maven, Donatella Stewart. She's here to boost the fortunes of her pet charity. Friends of the
Joe, come on, turn that down a little bit. Mr. Anderson, listen to me, okay? Your wife and your children will not be thrown out. I've dealt with waterfront landlords before, and I know how they operate. Believe me. I will take care of this. I promise you. I will call you back. Thank you. Joe, it's a little grim around here.
Oh, yeah, well, it's 3 o'clock and nobody knows if they'll be going back to work or walking the picket line.
What do you think?
I think the RNs are right to stick it to management. They've got some legitimate gripes.
I know, my father's trying to find a middle ground.
He seems to be the right man for the job.
Yeah, but he's worked himself up into a frenzy. And listen, I asked for mustard.
Oh, right.
The strike happens, we can kiss our Orlando vacation goodbye. We'll need the money to pay the mortgage.
Oh, but common sense will prevail. It's a hospital.
Oh, have they budged?
I'm parking permits, big deal. 5 minutes, I'm going in there for the final session.
Oh, but you are going to agree on something, aren't you?
This low-level accountant tap tells us level of patient care isn't your concern. So I say, why aren't the real bosses down here talking to us? Because what you got to say ain't worth squat.
Oh, I hope you were a little more diplomatic than that.
Listen, I'm trying, but the nicer I am, the less serious they take us. I gotta go. Wish me luck.
Oh, good luck.
You know, Joe, in the 11th hour, things usually get worked out.
Yeah, well, I know the nurses don't want to strike, but, you know, they've got to follow their consciences.
Well, you know something about that, don't you?
Hi.
Oh. Hi. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up.
It's okay.
No, you rest. You know, when Matt came and everything, I got so excited with all the stuff going on, I forgot to give you this, your, godfather present, finally.
Well. Well, would you look at that? I recognize the ugly man, but here's that beautiful little girl.
That little girl is your goddaughter, and she is very anxious for you to get out of this hospital and come play with her and tickle and hold her.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. Would you put this on the table?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Aha. The, crystal I gave you.
I knew that was yours. Do you want it back?
No. I want you to keep it. I know you don't believe in its powers, but I want you to have it.
You do. That's what's important.
Well, it's just, I I thought for a minute there, you know, I was losing you, that you were slipping away, and I would have done anything to bring you back, and so I need you to... Well, you know, I just need you around to watch Christina grow up.
I think you all would have managed.
I am so glad we didn't have to.
Me too. So you think this did it, huh?
Oh, yes, yes, definitely. It had to have helped, and that and the fact that everybody who loved you so desperately refused to give up. Like Eve. Eve, you know, she never left your side. Well, just once, when she came out to read me the riot act.
For what?
For leaving crystals.
Ow. Ow. It is funny, though.
Hey.
Hey, how'd it go with Alan?
He said he won't deal with me till after the strike.
If it happens.
Yeah, so what do I do in the meantime?
Hi. Dr. Ramsey, could you get Zach a sedative or something? He's a nervous wreck.
Trust me, Dr. Kasabian's one of the best in her field. And like I told you, it's a simple procedure. But I heard there was some kind of labor dispute. No, that's not going to affect us. You're going to do great. In fact, let's get this show on the road, okay?
Thanks.
Well, I better go while I still have nurses. Okay.
Bye. Hey, stranger. Remember me?
How's that veggie burger?
Don't give up your day job, okay?
This is my day job.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, have you heard?
What?
Meeting's Monday, bright and early.
You nervous?
Why, should I be?
Well, you love being a doctor, Joe. They take that away from you.
I didn't do anything wrong in treating Neil.
Well, what if the review board doesn't see it your way?
It's their problem.
Well, you're going with that attitude, you'll be flipping burgers for quite a long time. Capiche?
In other words, don't be bullheaded.
Well, think you can manage that?
Coffee, lots of cream. That's amazing. You remember how I like it.
Well, let's see. How many cups did we have together at Ferncliff?
Oh, too many.
I got to know you really well there. At least I thought I did.
You're mad because I didn't call you when they released me.
No, I'm not, but it would have been nice.
Last time we spoke, we didn't exactly part best friends.
Well, you thought that I doubted your innocence, Julie, but I never did.
Well, it sure didn't feel that way.
Maybe that was your own doubt.
Maybe.
Well, you know what? It's all in the past. And since Gray Cooper has confessed, you have been cleared completely. You can regain your life. Any ideas where you might want to start?
Remember when we talked about me coming back to work here at GH and you thought it was a good idea?
Absolutely. I think it is. I also told you it might take a while for people to warm up to that idea.
So, of course, I didn't take your advice. I tried to corner Alan earlier, and he said he was too busy.
Oh. Well, I really wish you would have come to me with that. We could have planned some sort of strategy.
I miss working here, feeling like I make a difference.
And you will. You will again. We'll both see to it.
Yeah, I ran into Scott and Lucy yesterday.
Really? Really? Well, I hope they apologize.
Oh, yes. Yes.
You know, I hope that they've started a trend because I'd like to see this whole townie grow.
You have somebody specific in mind? Why is it so important for me to see Kevin?
I think it's important that you thank him for clearing your name, and he owes you an apology as well.
Hi.
You up for a couple visitors?
If you make it brief.
I wanted to tell you how grateful I am for telling Mac what happened.
I told the truth, Julie.
Well, it's too bad you didn't see it sooner. You were so convinced that Julie was a menace to society.
Does she do all the talking for you?
You have no idea what she's done for me. I said thank you. I'm done now.
Bravo, Doctor.
I didn't engineer this confrontation.
All Julie wanted was an apology, Kevin.
For what?
For your relentless hostility. For your obsession in what you think is her illness.
She is ill. And if you acted with her as doctor to patient, you'd make her acknowledge that.
They should be coming out with some news any minute now.
Why does Kevin have to treat me that way?
Look, this isn't about you. It's about him. Kevin represents everything that is bad in psychiatry, Julie. I mean, look how jealous he is when he looks at me and the relationship that we have. I am so proud of you for standing up to him the way you did.
Heads up! Watch out! Pardon us, excuse me.
What are you supposed to do? I didn't let
Oh, look out! Look out! Ow! You people are going to kill me!
You wonder why every hospital in America is up to its eyeballs in lawsuits.
Hello? Hello?
Oh,
God. What? I don't know. I can't hear anything.
look out! Oh! You're trying to kill me, aren't you?
Oh, my God. Goodness. Oh, here, excuse me, Miss
You stole my purse!
I didn't steal your purse. I
Would
was
somebody
just
please get this
returning it.
tree off of me?
I'll take your plant. I don't want your purse. I want the plant. Oh, for goodness sake.
Hey, Lucy, listen, I'm trying to find me.
Hey,
I gotta...
Hey,
what?
Do you realize who that person was on that gurney just now? Do you know who that was? It was Donatella Stewart, the Donatella Stewart.
Who the hell is that?
You know, fashion, books, movies, radio, everything. That woman is an industry unto herself.
Okay, that one. Listen, I'm trying to find Lee because the negotiations aren't going on.
Lee? I don't care about Lee right now. That was the Donatella Stewart.
Denise said she'd let us know.
Well, they've probably come to terms. They're just working out the details. I'm not holding my breath.
Still no word?
No.
Hey, what are you still doing here? Isn't your shift over yet?
Are you kidding me?
Well, excuse me, yeah.
Well, admit her. I don't care who says what.
Listen, speaking of admitting her, do you realize who is a patient here? Donatella Stewart.
Yeah, I have her cookbooks. Scott, did you see Joe across the street?
Yeah, I saw him. Now, if the strike happens, how does this affect his hearing?
It goes way on the back burner. Gotta get this. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Well, if it isn't the dysfunctional duo. I just saw Kevin. Really, was he still breathing when you left? You know, it's hard to tell with him.
Sooner or later, Dr. Lambert, you're going to have to deal with Julie as a colleague.
The day Julie comes back to work at this hospital again is the day I'm gone. Well, adios.
Give it a rest, Eve.
What? Love me, love my wife, Chris? It ain't gonna happen.
She's always shooting her mouth. Don't let it get to you. Gotta run.
Dr. Alex Sear, 3715. Dr. Ralph Alex, 3715.
We're walking!
Steve's turning over in his grave. Sorry, darling.
Will somebody answer the damn phones?
6th floor.
Dr. Chin to cardiology. Dr. Ronald Chin to cardiology.
Great.
Dr. Hogue to pathology. Dr. Jan Hogue to pathology.
Hey, Chief, what's the latest?
Hey, the nurses are on strike.
No, really, veritable font of information.
I try.
So how long will they be out?
No clue.
Well, what about my colonoscopy tomorrow?
Cancel it.
This is what we need around here, another backup.
Dr. Martinez.
Karen, hey, what's the scoop?
Haven't got any.
How long is the strike gonna last?
Couldn't say.
Oh, I got dinner reservations.
Cancel it. Oh, Karen. No, don't know. Cancel it. Okay.
All right, I'm going to try to answer all of your questions. Meanwhile, we are trying to lighten your load. These are the names?
Yes, it's Dr. Morrow's freshman biology class. The hospital hired them as subs.
Give us some credit. We're using sophomores.
As long as they're cute and they wear short skirts.
Well, we are going to have to use the personnel that we have, Dr. Boardman.
Meaning the house staff is going to be reduced to gophers, huh?
Gophers carrying bedpans.
Yes, that, and they're going to have to do their own jobs, too.
What happened to lightening the load?
We're transferring 12 critical cases to Mercy.
Oh, my, I can feel the load lifting already.
I never promised you a rose garden.
The press has been asking about our star attraction.
Avoid the press. As far as you know, she's getting excellent care. The hospital is functioning at its highest standard. Please, don't make a liar out of me.
At the risk of offending all of you, this sucks.
You have enough to worry about?
Handling the media is no different than handling patients, Al.
I appreciate you wanting to help.
Dr. Quartermain, is it true that you are hiring high school cheerleaders to temp for the RNs?
I see we have a new little game of telephone going on here. No, it is not true.
Well, thank God for that. Oh. Will you please file this for me? I have a meeting soon.
I'll get back to you about your suggestion, okay?
Yeah, I'll be around.
Dr. Quartermain.
Yeah.
Any decision yet?
We haven't even gone back to the table.
No, I meant on how you're going to compensate me for doing scut work during the strike.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to say thank you. Whoa. Hey, Ramsey. Listen, if your wife is serious about wanting to come back to work, tell her to call me.
Dr. Quartermain, what about Joe?
Oh, I can't risk it.
But his hearing is coming up and
it's been postponed.
Till when?
Ask the nurses.
Julie. Hey, it's me. Listen, I think my worst nightmare is going to be your dream come true.
It's pretty incredible to think that this is going on right outside, huh?
I guess.
Can you see your grandma? Yeah, I guess you know this means she's going to be a TV star. If you play your cards right, you might even get her autograph.
The nurses walked out of the hospital just moments ago, and already there are
Frank, can you just shut that off? I can't hear anything. Whoa. You know what? It really doesn't matter because nobody's picking up the phone.
You need something?
7 o'clock. Time for Neil's medication.
You think anyone's even checked his chart?
Who? That whole floor is deserted, Frank.
Damn it.
If Joe wasn't suspended, he'd be here to help me.
I'll help you. Come on.
It's not clear yet what the severity of the injuries are or how they were sustained. But we do know that fashion and lifestyle icon Donatella Stewart was rushed by ambulance past a stream of angry nurses moments before she was to have given an exclusive interview with this reporter. Meanwhile, the nurses' strike, only hours old, makes it difficult to determine when that exclusive WLPC interview will actually take place.
Thank you, Ronnie Price, journalist extraordinaire.
Could we strike in July next time, maybe?
Move GH to Miami? Yeah, well, I'll freeze my ass off before I go back to work without a contract.
Wouldn't break Cassidy's heart if a few body parts were sacrificed.
Mommy, I'm hungry. She said a bad word.
Sherry and I worked out a picketing schedule, 1-hour shifts. Take a look. And I will get you something to eat.
Good. Any idea when they'll reopen negotiations? Oh, let Boardman change a few bedpans. That'll do it. Somehow I can't picture that.
Meet the first casualty of your strike.
There goes my vacation.
And my basketball ticket.
Come on, it's for a good cause.
Yeah, I get to work my butt off so Denise Caldwell can get her nails done every week.
No, so the patients have the qualified nurses they need.
Come on, you really think that this is what the strike's about?
Actually, yes. Now, could we work out a schedule? I volunteer to take care of Kevin Collins in the cardiac unit. Hey, Dr. Lambert, IV administration and patient management in all of CCU.
Thanks. Okay, who's next?
Hey, any luck?
2 orderlies, a volunteer, and the head of accounting.
All I could find was a janitor.
Where are all the doctors, Frank?
They must be getting their marching orders.
Maggie says Neil has to have the medication at the same time every day.
He will.
Matt, you'll monitor critical care. I've got NICU feedings and IV starts, and Chris, you'll implement chart orders and patient care on 5.
When do we sleep?
We don't. Come on, how about some team spirit here?
Hey.
Woo! Go! Huh. Oh, thank God we didn't have you on D-Day.
Well, there was a lot more at stake then.
You don't think lives are at stake jobs? The whole hospital could go under. Come on, you're the only one standing in the way of all that, so stop being prima donnas and go out there and fight.
Yes, sir, General Patton, sir. Hey. Hey, isn't anyone in this place taking care of the damn patients?
Well, I hate to drug and run, but I have other nursing duties.
Oh, thank you for giving me his medicine.
Oh, all it took was the threat of Frank doing it himself. Ciao, dude.
A lot of people don't like Frank.
Including you? Look, Neil, I know you're mad at Frank and me.
You would be mad if I lied to you?
Yeah, I would. And that's one reason why I've been letting you treat us so rotten. But I think it's about time you cut Frank some slack.
Why should I?
Because he loves you.
That's why he didn't tell me he was my dad?
He was trying to protect you, Neil.
Or maybe he didn't want me.
No.
Makes sense.
It's not true.
Says you. I don't know what's true anymore. I'm thirsty.
I don't care if there's a hospital in Nyack offering $5,000 a week to scab nurses. You take that road, I'm walking.
Dr. Quartermain, I've been looking for you.
What do you want, Frank?
A job.
Forget about it.
Dr. Quartermain, you need me to help out with
I know you got your hands full.
Oh, I'm so happy you noticed.
But we've got patients in post-op who need attention.
Well, give them what they need.
Isn't that what we have residents for?
Take it up with Karen. I'm busy.
Nair, call 6674.
Ah, Dr. Lambert. Beautiful night, isn't it?
Well, if you like the idea of not going home in the foreseeable future, Oh, well, I guess in that case, it would be a good thing.
I see the strike hasn't dampened your sense of humor.
But it's done something very strange to yours. Why are you in such a good mood? What happened between the time Karen gave you our assignments and now?
I just think if life gives you lemons, you make some lemonade.
Okay, I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, well, if you're gonna be sick, you may have to heal thyself, Doctor. You know, because we're pretty short-handed around here. Of course, you could always have my wife treat you.
Oh, my God. That is why you're in such a good mood? Don't tell me Miss Devlin herself is coming back to work here.
Okay, I won't tell you. But if you're running down in Quartermain, he might. Yeah. Oh, and it's Devlin Ramsey now. Dr. Devlin Ramsey.
Yeah. That makes me feel a lot better.
Dr. Martino.
Well, can't they take them to Mercy?
No, all elective surgeries are canceled at the moment.
Okay, we'll cover it.
Yes, that's what I said. I'm sorry.
Okay, and page Ramsey to see me. Matt.
What?
We've got an MVA coming in. ER needs a hand.
Well, Boardman wants me in post-op, so
Okay, we'll get someone else.
Who, Raj?
Dr. Ramsey, please report to the 6th floor lounge. Dr. Chris Ramsey,
Pretty
please
cool under
report to
pressure
the 6th
there.
floor lounge.
Oh, I make a great traffic cop. I think you make a better chief resident. I'm glad I backed you.
Dr. Wexler, post-op has been waiting 15 minutes for one of your lackeys to show up.
We're prioritizing.
Really? Looks to me like you were chatting.
Under the circumstances, it won't hurt for you to check in on your own post-ops.
I don't take orders from residents, honey.
Man's a pig. very important pig that I probably just pissed off.
You know what? You're not here to win any popularity contests.
Karen, you rang?
Yeah, I hope you can make this out because nobody else can.
What?
Could a dying person get some help around here? Oh, hi, oh, thank God. I was beginning to think I was the only one in this place. You're, extremely uncomfortable. Could you possibly help me? Today? Is that a possibility?
I'm not a nurse.
That's all right. You're breathing. I just need my pillow fluffed. No degree required.
Okay.
Hello?
I'm sorry. Okay.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. That's much better.
Good.
Can you tell me what is going on around here?
Oh, nurses strike.
Well, that's inconvenient.
I know. You would think they would just do their jobs. Take a hint from you, Miss Stewart, and be the best at what you do.
You'd think.
It's what I try to do.
Are you a domestic? A maid, servant, something like that? I mean, you're very good with pillows.
Oh, that. No. I'm a wedding planner.
In Port Charles?
Yeah.
How quaint.
Yeah. Well, is there something else I can do for you?
Yes, actually there is. You could get hold of the person who runs this place.
Oh,
I'd like to have a word with her.
It's a him.
Well, there's your problem.
I'll see if I can find Dr. Courtney for you.
Yes, and thank you so much for this.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay,
My brother-in-law's a Teamster. Said he talked to his local about not crossing our line to deliver medicals.
It's here by our very own GH doctor.
Oh, you're half right, Hector. I am a doctor, but I'm kind of out of the loop these days. You know what I mean?
Come on, Dr. J. We know you got friends over there.
Yeah, that's helping me get my job back about as much as your strike is.
Well, gee, Joe, sorry to put you out.
Forget me. Think about your patients. You walk out, they're the ones who get shortchanged, right?
Wait a minute, that's not fair.
Oh, he's just ticked because he got his butt kicked out of the hospital.
No, I'm ticked because I want to practice medicine, and my life has been put on hold since you guys have turned a legitimate strike into a political fiasco.
Yeah, so you don't have exclusive rights on compassion, Dr. J. We're doing this for the nurses and the patients. I can see how much you appreciate that.
Hey, what's going on here?
Nothing, Mom. Just doing my job. That's all.
Karen gave me 2 PAs for scrub nurses.
Heck of a day for an unscheduled C.
I tried telling that to the baby.
Here.
What's this?
A sample. Mine. I am clean, Dr. Quartermain, and sober, and I want to work.
You're too high risk.
That will prove I am no risk. And I will give you another one tomorrow and the next day, every day, if you say so.
Listen to me, Frank. I understand what it is that you're trying.
I am more qualified than most of the clowns that you have pulling nursing duty around here.
Yes, but none of them has been suspended for doing drugs, nor are they trying to get a job during a high-profile strike.
I have been clean for over a year, and I will be until the day I drop dead.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Oh, excuse me, out of the way. Go on, get out of the way.
Nothing.
I got no pulse. Let's turn him over. Hold his head. 1, 2.
Dr. Quartermain.
Get the card. And 3.
I told Dr. Jones I wasn't a nurse. He said
1,
it would be okay.
And 2. And 3. And he's in V-fib. Get the paddles, Frank. And 4. And 5. Stand back. You ready?
Yeah.
Clear. Welcome back, my friend. You too, Frank.
I think I got some good news in the midst of all this garbage.
Yeah, what's that?
Alan Quartermain wants to talk to Julie about her old job.
Ooh, I'll put in a good word to him.
Okay, think it'll help.
Well, I think it'll get her that much closer to Christina.
Dr. Ramsey, volunteer in recovery just told me Camille's awake, and there's nobody around who's qualified to help her.
Oh, you know what? I'll take care of that personally. Mr. Owens, let's go.
Ellen, here, fresh cup. Haven't even touched it.
Oh, thank you.
Remember True?
What, they were hiring chimpanzees to fill in for the nurses?
No, I'm talking about Julie.
Oh, yeah, I'm willing to give her a shot.
That's
That's great. That's great. You want some sugar for that?
Oh, thank you. That'd be great.
Quarterman, excuse me, but Donatella Stewart's asking for you.
How long's she been waiting?
Oh, too long by her account.
Alone at last. 5 minutes. That's all I asked for. Just 5 minutes. 5 minutes, please.
Veggie chimichanga?
I take it you're the boss.
Chief of Staff.
And a very busy man. Believe me, it wasn't easy getting him here.
Well, I'd like a word with Dr. Nickelman, if you don't mind.
Quartermain.
What's 20 cents? Alone?
Oh, yeah, of course.
So, how can I help you, Miss Stewart?
I've made a list of all my complaints. I'd like them addressed immediately.
Well, I'll look over it as soon as I possibly can. In the meantime, is there something I can do to help you now?
Yes, I'd like a luxury suite, and I don't want to know that someone else is in one.
Oh, no. No one's in one.
Ah, good. I'd like round-the-clock nurses, too, please.
Let me assure you, you will get the same excellent care that every one of our patients is getting, especially today.
Good. Doctor, you know I am VIP. And when I'm not treated like one, I get this terrible urge to talk to people. I'm very popular at Inside Edition.
Hey, I have the most amazing news.
You saw Ellen?
Yeah, just now. And the whole way back here, I kept saying, I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
I wasn't going to stop
believe
until
this.
I got what I wanted.
Well, what do you have to do with Donatella Stewart? Donatella Stewart! You know, the magazine, the cable show, my idol since forever. She is a patient right here.
That's what you're talking about?
Yeah! Oh, what are you talking about?
Alan, he hired me on during the strike.
Oh, I didn't know you wanted that.
It's step one to becoming a paramedic again, and being able to take care of you and Neil.
It's wonderful. That's good. Oh, whoa. Frank, your mom. What's she gonna say when she finds out you're crossing the picket line?
You think that's bad? I had to change every bed on the 3rd floor. I had to set 2 broken legs in the ER and suture some little kid's head while he was kind of freaking out.
I hear knight ye thee, the king of the trenches. There you go, all right?
Oh, thank you very much, Doctor.
Hide me.
Oh, sit down, Dr. Ramsey. Tell us about your wonderful day.
Oh, well, see, I helped deliver twins, assisted in surgery, removed a crayon from some kid's ear, and, well, no one died.
Very good. Good for you.
That's a very good day.
Okay, I have your next assignments. Oh,
Great.
come on. Okay, Eve, IVs and peds. Matt, dressing changes on 8. And Chris, sponge baths, geriatrics.
Must be my birthday. Did I say Patton before? I meant Mussolini.
Come on, people, let's move. Come on.
This is the 3rd time I have asked for Kevin Collins' x-rays. We're all short-handed. What do you mean, come down and get them myself? Excuse me. Do you know where radiology is?
Clean it every night.
Great. In the spirit of pitching in, would you do me a favor, please?
Obstetrics isn't the only place that is stretched thin. At least we're back in negotiation.
You better wrap this strike up pronto, because I've got labor problems in OB that need nurses, not lawyers.
Dr. Quartermain, no one's given Kevin's post-op EKG yet.
Well, at least it's not life-threatening.
Well, granted, but it is important.
Then take care of it yourself.
I have been busy changing IVs and giving meds.
Then take it up with Karen.
And end up giving barium enemas to every GI patient? I don't think so.
My wife! No one knows where she is. She was in recovery, now she's disappeared. I can't find any of her doctors.
Dr. Lambert will help you.
Don, I am absolutely serious. It is the one and only Donatella Stewart. Yes, she's laid up in General Hospital. She had an accident. Isn't it great? No, here, sweet pea, here's your milk. I don't mean it's great she had an accident. It's just, I don't know how long she's going to be in there, which means this is an opportunity. You know what I always say, seize an opportunity.
Yeah, listen, I need the jumbo claws because I got some very important clients in town.
Here.
Yeah.
No, Don, I'm
okay.
ready.
Yeah. Now, don't forget the mustard sauce, and don't forget the key lime pie.
Yes, I'll
Goodbye.
Bye. Wow, look at us. We're actually taking care of business before your second, oh, please. A glass of orange juice.
Well, I was ordering crabs. What about you?
I was, you know, doing that carpe diem thingamabob.
What does that mean?
Well, that means that you must seize the moment.
What does that mean?
I know.
Well,
He's trying to tell you that when opportunity knocks. Yes, exactly. You have to open the door.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, opportunity is knocking.
Who is that? Who could opportunity be? Huh?
Hey.
Morning, Scott.
Grandpa.
All right. Sorry to bust in so early.
Oh?
Oh, hey. Well, guess what is on the menu? Strained peaches. You want some?
No, thank you, dear. This isn't exactly a social call.
Oh.
Well, what's going on?
I need your help, Scott.
Can you get these wheelchairs up against the wall, please?
Dr. Quartermain.
Oh, and clean up the food trays.
It's me, Alison. Alison Barrington. I go to school with Emily. Amanda Barrington is my grandmother.
Oh, yes, how nice to meet you. Clean up the food trays.
Nobody mentioned the word custodial to me when my grandma got me this gig. I mean, I thought I'd be doing something like flower arrangements.
Oh, I'll let you know when we need that particular skill.
Dr. Quartermain, it's just that my dad made me volunteer, see, because I broke curfew like 3 times.
Let me explain to you something about volunteering. It actually means voluntary. Nobody's making you.
I know, but if I don't, then they won't give me the BMW, and I have to have the BMW.
Then let me suggest you start by listening to the Chief of Staff. Oh, answer the phones.
County Jail?
Hey, looks like strike central.
Yeah, how's Neil dealing with the lack of nurses?
It's kind of crazy, but he's getting what he needs.
You know, I can stop by. Look in on him.
No, it's okay. Courtney and I are handling it.
Hey, Joe, we're running low on Java.
Duty calls.
You know, you might think about ordering some extra coffee. I think they could be on this picket line longer than they think.
Yeah, well, the hospital can't run without them. We haven't brought in any outside nurses, and nobody's crossing that picket line, I can tell you that.
I am. I just got hired.
What? What are you doing? You're crossing the picket line for what? To get your paramedic job back?
No, I am crossing the line to help Neil. He needs care, and I have the experience, but the only way I can use it is if I take a fill-in job. You know, emptying bedpans isn't exactly a career move for me.
I guess it's a good thing you're going back to work. I envy you.
You could be working, too, if you hadn't been so damn cocky.
My confidence, Frank, saved Neil's life.
You did your job. Now it's time for me to do mine. Take care of Neil, make a living, and give him a real family.
Well, you got family right over there. What are you going to tell her, huh?
Everything is good. The news. The more we get on the news today.
The truth. Honesty. It's interesting.
Did you page me?
I don't know. Who are you?
I'm Dr. Ramsey.
It's nice to meet you.
Hi.
I haven't gotten my breakfast yet.
Okay, well, if you go back to your room, sir, we can have someone deliver it for you. And you're in luck. Today we have real eggs in the omelets. I hope.
Hey.
Hey.
Might I prescribe a large dose of a mocha latte?
You are a saint. Thank you. How was it crossing the picket line?
Those people were a lot nicer to me when they thought I was a murderer.
They're all upset, you know. They just picture us doctors as scabs with medical degrees since we've been filling in for the nurses, you know?
But, Chris, how do they even know that I'm going to be coming back as a doctor?
The rumor mill.
Well, I'm just grateful Alan is giving me the chance. Hey, congratulations. So I heard that you got your job back.
Yeah, Ellen called, wanted to see her.
Yeah, he was very receptive when I suggested it to him.
Well, then I guess it's you I should thank.
No. No, you reestablishing your career, that's what's most important. Getting back everything that was so unjustly taken away from you.
Oh, no. I gotta go. Good to have you back.
Well, I've got my husband, and now my job.
And soon, you're gonna have Christina. Very soon.
I have to go see Ellen.
Good luck.
Thanks.
So far, patient care hasn't been compromised, but with both sides digging their heels in, this strike could turn out to be a long one.
Yeah, but if it goes the distance, nobody wins.
That's right. And that's why I'd like you to get on board, Scott. I mean, join the negotiating committee.
Everything I know you taught me.
I didn't manage to teach you diplomacy, however.
Oh, yes, one of my stronger suits.
Yes, and that's what this negotiation needs right now. Someone who talks from their gut.
Another one of my dubious qualities.
I call them admirable traits in a lawyer. And in a son.
Okay. If you need me, I'll be there.
Room service.
Oh, boy. Do you think they overcooked my Eggs Benedict again?
I got you gruel, and you're gonna like it.
Cold and lumpy. My favorite.
And if I can't find anyone by lunch to do your EKG, I'll do it myself. And then later, I will go ahead and give you your sponge bath.
Well, I'm tempted by your bedside manner. For right now, I'd be happy if someone just changed my dressing.
Oh. That should have been done this morning. Hey! I need some sterile bandages in here, right now!
I'm not a nurse.
Neither am I.
You're the one who sleeps with this patient. Tell me you didn't page me because you want me to fetch his bandages.
No, actually, are you missing something? Like a patient? Camille Owens, her husband was here. He's frantic. He can't find her. Honey, I will come back very soon, okay?
You should go. That guy sounds pretty worried about his wife.
Yeah, right. You know, Kevin, obviously Julie wasn't the one who attacked you. I think you owe her an apology for continually insisting that she's crazy.
I never said she was the killer, Chris. And I still believe that she needs help.
I gotta find my patient.
Has Lee Baldwin called?
Dr. Baldwin?
He's not a doctor, he's a lawyer.
Well, I spilled my diazone on some of them.
If he calls, page me immediately. Julie, I'm so sorry. I'm just so busy.
I'm so just happy that you wanted to see me, and I'm here to help.
You promised me 3 midwives.
They should have been here an hour ago. Julie, wait here, please. I'll be right back.
So is Neil doing okay over there?
Yeah, he's doing good.
Oh, good. At least the transplant was before the strike. The toughest thing about all of this is not being able to visit my little sweetheart.
Point of honor?
Well, lots of other nurses are also missing their loved ones.
It's gotta be tough, trying to support a family without a paycheck coming in. Have you told her?
What? Told me what?
She's gonna scab at the hospital.
Dr. Quartermain, I didn't get a chance to finish thanking you for letting me come back.
Oh, we need all the help we can get. You can start by manning the phones. This girl's a disaster.
I came back to be a doctor, not a receptionist.
Well, obviously, there's been a misunderstanding.
Well, I realize that I haven't practiced in a while, but my license is still valid.
Your privileges were revoked, and this is hardly the time to discuss you being reinstated. Now, if you are serious about coming back on staff, this would be a good way to show it.
I'll be at the desk if you need me.
Dr. Birch, to OR. Dr. Steve.
You, Alison, make yourself useful and file these charts.
I promised the cute guy in 604 that I'd bring him some grapefruit juice.
Grapefruit juice? No. No, that could cause a lethal interaction with his medication.
And I should believe you because...
Because I'm a doctor.
And I'm Britney Spears.
Well, then listen up, Brittany. Touch a patient on my watch without having specific orders, and I'll knock you on your pretty spoiled little ass.
Well, I still don't understand why the nurses are marching around outside and they're supposed to be inside taking care of Neil and Kevin.
Well, that's what everybody wants.
He's right, and that's exactly what your daddy is going to figure out. Okay, do good. Good luck.
Okay. I need a lot of luck.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you guys.
Okay. Wait, you don't need the diaper bag.
Oh, no, I don't. Look like a fool.
Do good. Say bye, Daddy. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Look, Mom, I'm not trying to hurt you. I am trying to help Neil.
Do you know that crossing that picket line, it goes against everything I've ever believed in?
My doing grunt work frees up doctors and lab techs who he really needs. And for me, that is more important than any contract or any cause.
I know he's your son. And
What if it was me or Joe in there?
we each have to do what we think is right.
I hate being on opposite sides, but I have a family to think of now.
Look, I'm not happy that you're doing this. But I'm proud you've taken a stand.
I get that from you, Mom.
Let's get your little hand out of your
Ta-da, sweater. Hey, what happened to that beautiful smile of yours? What's wrong?
She hurt Kevin.
Oh, Julie. Listen, you know how we always talk about that grown-ups can make mistakes, too? Well, we made a big one there. We were wrong about Julie. Somebody else hurt Kevin.
Hey, it's a real zoo out there, huh? Only not the fun kind.
Hey, so you're working here again, or?
Yeah, Dr. Quartermain needed the help, and if you ever want to volunteer sometime, I'd be happy to watch the girls.
Oh, well, thank you. That's really nice, Julie. But actually, we've got to run. We just came to see Kevin today.
Okay, come on, get your back from your sister. Here we go.
All right, well, ta. Bye.
You know, you'll be with Christina again. It's just going to take some time.
Everything takes too much damn time. In 4 years of medical school, and Ellen wants me to prove myself by doing menial labor.
Have you found my wife yet? Well, we're still in the process of locating her. You know what? It's nothing to worry about. She's probably just between the usual post-operative procedures. Have a seat, get a cup of coffee or something. Relax. Hey, I've looked for this guy's wife throughout the entire East Wing. Frankly, I'm starting to worry.
I've lost my freedom, my reputation, my child, but never a patient. This her?
Yeah. Thanks, you're a lifesaver.
Max, Blair, and Sky, this is their story. A lovable con man. His wife is in the dark, and his mistress knows too much.
I'm the one holding the cards.
Now, Max's future is in Sky's hands.
There's something you should know about me and Max. Do you have the guts to stick around and find out the truth?
Their story is your story. One Life to Live. ABC Daytime.
Hey, Doc. Bad time?
No, I better go make some rounds before I'm on Karen's hit list.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah.
Whoops. Well, Doc, I'm really glad to see that the nurses' strike hasn't affected the quality of care you're receiving.
I'm sure every patient in this hospital gets the same quality care.
Oh, yes, we're three are sure.
All right, not exactly the same. You, where's my hug?
Oh, yeah, be careful. Go easy, go easy.
It's all right. Hugs are good medicine. Oh,
Well,
I feel better already.
Hell, you do. You look like you're doing a lot better.
Intuition?
Yeah, sort of, and the fact that the color is completely returned to your face. Hey, welcome back, you.
Lucy said I could stay and visit.
Well, as it happens, I have the whole day free.
Oh,
great.
Well, terrific. Hey, let's tell stories.
Mom. Alone.
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 Oh, I see. Christina, they have something to talk about without us. Fine. We'll go. We'll find something to do. Ta.
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 Get up here.
So, I heard Lucy say that you're out of the woods, but you're not out of bed yet.
And you're absolutely right, but I will be, and I'll be better than ever.
When I saw Julie out there, I got a little bit scared. But then Lucy said that she wasn't the one who hurt you.
Yeah, that's right.
So Dad did do the right thing by making himself Julie's lawyer, right?
Okay, listen. You be a little princess, okay? And smile pretty while I talk to this very important lady. There, that's it.
Hey, Lucy. Is that little baby Christina?
Ellen. Oh, well, look at Christina. She's not so little anymore, are you, sweet pea? She's big.
And are you here to visit the patient in room 612?
Well, you know what happened is we were just taking a little stroll and we heard somebody call for help in the room, and I thought since you're short-staffed and the nurses strike and all, maybe we could pitch in, you know, and help out.
And this helpfulness wouldn't have anything to do with the patient being Donatella Stewart.
Really? The Donatella Stewart is in that room? Wow.
Really? Did you happen to bring a merger proposal or just a business card?
Who do you think you are? My second husband, the psychic?
Well, I was married to you long enough to know how your mind works.
What would be the harm, you know, just a little visit? I'm sure she'd love to see Christina. She's probably a lonely woman and we could cheer her up.
Listen, I'm having enough trouble keeping her happy without you hounding her.
Oh, Ellen.
Out.
Christina, tell him.
Come on.
Say something. Ellen.
Camille. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just a little tired, that's all.
She was stranded in radiology. But it looks like the surgery removed all traces of the implants. Listen, those sutures need time to mend, so no reaching or lifting. Okay.
We'll get you right to your room.
607. Got it.
I'll do it, seeing as you're so short-handed. Wow, good save, Doctor.
Management's convinced that the strike will stop when the paychecks do.
It's not just the money. There's other issues.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. Alan, I was looking for you, and looks like I ran into 3 handsome, powerful men. So, how are negotiations going?
No changes as yet.
Well, it looks like you've made one very important change.
Well, they brought me on to help with the negotiating.
Well, that's good work, gentlemen. Seeing Scott sitting across the table is going to show them that we're not going to back down.
Well, the hospital does have to back off a little bit here.
I'm sure that we'll come to an equitable solution.
I hope so, before it gets really dirty.
Nurses care about patient care. Nurses care about patient care. Nurses care about patient care. Nurses care about patient care.
What the hell is he doing?
Nurses care about patient care.
When his son's a patient.
Yeah, we heard a nasty rumor that he's scabbing. Is it true?